Well, here we are in Westbridge Hills. A bit of a drive. We had somebody's Jeep decided to break down.
I don't want to talk about it.
It's alright, my car had to break down too, and we had to get this weird off-brand pickup truck that I don't really like. But it got us here, and that's the important part.
I feel weird. It's all different.
But yet something seems oddly familiar about this place.
It's like we've been here before, but not quite.
Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, here we are. We're at our friend's farm. He's already left for Bjorn home. So, Westbridge Hills, home sweet home. He said he's left us his equipment, but nothing in the silos and nothing on the field. So we should take a peek at what he's left us, don't you say?
Sounds like a good idea to get started.
Let's test the gravity. See if it actually is better. Oh, ow. Ow, my ankle. I think I just rolled my ankle. Yes, the gravity is definitely heavier here.
Right, I'll walk around then.
Probably smart. Alright, I can see a couple of nice-sized tippers in the shed up there. Oh, nice farmyard. Very... It's not, like, American-esque, like, modern American-esque, but it's, like, 1950s American, like, rustic. I like it.
Okay, we've got a fertilizer spreader. We've got a cultivator over here by the looks of it. And a Vadestad something I don't recognise.
I don't know, it's all folded up. I mean, I guess it would have to be the seeder. It's not the cultivator. He did say that he was a corn and sugar beet farmer, so...
Ooh, I've not done those before, so that's new for me.
Yeah, that's gonna be slightly different equipment than what we're used to.
And here are the tractors. Through here.
As you can see, we have about, after purchasing all this equipment and the farm and the land from our friend, we've got about 27,000 left in the bank. 27 and a half. I take it this is for the sugar beets. I'll have to figure out how to use this.
You're the expert. I'm the hired help.
I'll have to give my friend a call and see if he can explain what this big red contraption is. We'll have to see. Alright, but this I do recognize. This is a combine harvester with a different kind of head on it, though. Probably for corn.
Spiky.
Very spiky. But we do have our work cut out for us. We got a couple of big fields that need attention. Would you like to take one of the Deutzes here and start seeding? And I'll assist you with, like, fertilizing and see what else happens.
So it begins once again. Now, this bank that you put our money into, it's a reputable bank, yes?
It's more reputable than the local Italian branch I used last time.
Okay, that's good.
They don't speak much English, but I think we can trust them.
It would just be nice to get a series to go to double figures numbers of episodes. That's all I'm saying.
Are you alright?
Just having a moment.
Just reminding you, I am recording this, so no pressure.
It's all different. Right, what do you need me to do?
That thing that we think is the cedar? Let's go ahead and pick it
Right.
up. What are you thinking? Let's see. If my research is correct, sugar beets have a higher density than corn. So why don't we do sugar beets on 16 to start with, and then corn on 17.
That sounds like a plan, or it would do if I was listening.
So sugar beets on 16, corn on 17.
Okay, I need to fill up with seeds then, I guess.
Yep, I need to fill up with fertilizer. I do recognize this equipment, fertilizer spreader. Oh, there we go. Now we probably shouldn't spread the fertilizer until after the seeds are in the ground. You know what? You know what I should do? My friend has told me that there is quite a bit of money to be made from people in the local area looking for help, and they post jobs up on these bulletin boards over here.
Oh,
So I thought I'd just go over here and take a peek at what needs done in the local area. Ooh. Tractor with a mower. Well, we don't have a mower, so I guess I'm going back to fertilizing.
okay. So where are we going to start?
I'll go ahead and start on 17. This is going to be our cornfield, I believe, right? Yeah, corn on 17, potato, or sugar beet on
Okay.
16.
So you're going to start fertilizing, and I'll start seeding.
Yeah. Yeah, and this way I guess it is better to fertilize before you seed, that way the soil is nutrient rich from the get-go.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is all strange and different. Right. Turn on the solar. Oh, they changed the cruise controls.
Yeah. It's kind of like a built-in ES limiter now. 3 turns on your cruise control, and then 1 and 2 adjusts your speed. Oh, I missed a little patch there. Darn it.
Right. Oh, I'm following your tracks.
I've got a much wider working width than you do, though, so...
Yeah.
So how have things been going across the pond?
Oh, pretty good. Not much been happening, to be honest.
Have you gotten
Um,
your winter weather early like we have in the States?
no, it's actually been quite nice the last couple of days.
Nice?
Well, cold and wet, but
So normal.
yeah. Normal British summertime. Or autumn, rather. Uh, Yeah, I've actually, to be honest, this isn't my first time playing Farming Sim 15.
Yep,
I've
mine
been
neither.
been joining in on a couple of WP Dockats streams that he's done recently.
Yep.
That's a terrible job I've done. I've left a massive gap.
Oh, I did too. Don't worry. I have to go back and do some touching up. Well, I keep on overestimating, like, how far this fertilizer spreader sprays.
So here we are in beautiful sunny Westbridge Hills. Do they have an actual official location for Westbridge, or is it just somewhere in America? TM.
It's somewhere in middle America. It could be Ohio or it could be Kansas. It's not really... Well, once you get to the Midwest, there's very little change in scenery.
So one of the boring flat bits, basically.
Yeah. I mean, no, you can drive through Kansas and just see for miles and miles and miles. Like, you'll see a car's headlights ahead of you, like, coming the other way, and you won't actually pass the car for like an hour. It's crazy.
We've had traffic like that in Manchester, actually.
Yeah. Though there's something majestic about it, especially if it's the first time you've done it. Like, if you're driving across America, it's just... I don't know. It just really gives you a sense of how big it actually is.
Yeah, I can imagine. All right. I'm doing a terrible job here. I really am.
So are you looking at bringing any Flight Simulator back to your channel?
It never really went away from the channel. The channel itself more or less went away more than anything. But yeah, I keep meaning to do another X-Plane video, and I've had one request for an FSX flight, which I'm planning on doing at some point. But sadly, I've spent most of the last couple of weeks in the real world, or a facsimile thereof.
Mm-hmm.
So less time for the virtual world than I would have liked. I'll tell you what I did have a go at, by the way, you'd be interested in. I had a try of LCPDFR.
Yeah.
Think about that, right?
Yep.
The just playing it solo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's interesting being on the other side. And I'm usually in Grand Theft Auto. I'm used to being the villains, so playing the forces of law and order.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I really enjoy it, especially when you have other people.
Oh yeah, but it's great. It's great multiplayer, I'm sure. So how about you? What have you been up to last week or so?
Well, speaking of LCPDFR, been really busy with the LCPDFR clan 10-8 roleplay. If you're interested, check it out. Um, and been working hard at work, possibly getting a promotion at one of them in like a week or so. Depends on if I don't screw it up. Or if it depends on if I screw it up or not.
Fingers crossed then.
Yeah. But yeah, that's about it. I had some family issues to attend to a couple weeks ago. But getting back into the normal swing of things recently.
Uh-huh.
Now let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at that mission board again. We got that field 17 mostly fertilized, and then I ran out of fertilizer. Got a nice Steyr 4115 multi-purpose tractor here. Might be able to make some use of it.
So from what I've seen of the missions, they're pretty much the same as in the last version. It's all either a case of go mow a field or go carry a pallet from point A to point B.
There's also the transport missions, though. Or, sorry, the, like, the Great Demand missions.
Oh, I've heard of that. I've not actually seen one, though.
Really, it's like, if you go to the job board, the job notice board, there'll be something like the port needs 70,000 liters of whatever, and then it gives you a bonus for delivering that much goods, that much of the grain to the specified destination. WP Docket says it's quite an efficient way to earn money.
Well, that's definitely something to keep an eye out for then.
Yep. Well, Dr. V, I'm over at the vehicle shop right now. I think I'm going to take a look at buying a pallet fork or a mower for our multi-purpose tractor. Well, what do you think about that?
Well, that would let us start looking at the missions. Sure, sounds like a good idea.
It's not very expensive either. 5,800. So 54 and 8, so $6,200, and we've got what we need to start missions. Well, we don't have the mower yet, but I figure the mower can wait until we're ready to start on the sheep.
So, what are your big plans for this farm then? We're going to carry on with the corn and the sugar beets.
For now, until we can afford some more equipment. I'm thinking the first thing we need to do is get a nice big powerful tractor so we can get a bigger cultivator. That cultivator is going to be a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll make enough with this first harvest to take a look at that, as I am expecting a pretty big yield from these fields. Also, my apologies if you can hear my dog in the background. He's probably seen the mail lady or something.
I'll tell you what's different about this place. The mud's a lot stickier.
Yes. For sure, it's
This
actually getting on the tractors.
this tractor's filthy already.
Ooh. Now there's a pallet somewhere in here for me to pick up. There it is. Let's see if the pallet handling has been improved. Oh, initial tests are not looking good. Yep, that is a confirmed pallet handling still sucks. Which is rather unfortunate because there were some mods out for 2013 that did pallet handling really, really well. I was hoping Giants would take a leaf out of their book and make them so they attach to the fork or something. But, nope. Still same old crappy pallets.
Really, I thought they'd improved them a little bit.
Now, bale handling has been improved. I could see a difference with bales, but it doesn't look like they've put any work into the pallets. They even look the same.
That is a shame. I know a lot of people talked about this being a new physics engine, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure it's just the old physics engine, but with some tweaks to it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the features of the old game are still here. To
Features.
say put it politely. Yeah. But the tractor handling itself is a lot better than it was. Still not perfect. And
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if it's up to the standard of the old, more realistic mod.
Yeah, for sure not. I do like that when you go up a hill, you know, it feels like your tractor struggles a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. And if you get a tractor up to speed, you do cling to the road a little better than you used to. There's a lot less going up on two wheels, I've found.
Yeah. So I've delivered a pallet to the middle of nowhere
Hey!
and almost made our money back. In fact, I think I literally made our money back. 5,400 plus a time bonus of 800, which is exactly what I paid for the pallet fork and handler.
So now you're just going to go ahead and make us a profit.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's make our first profit in Westbridge Hills before we call it an episode.
That sounds good to me.
Assuming I can get another pallet mission and not like a mower mission. But breaking even won't be bad either.
Now, here's a funny thing, right? For the
Mhm.
missions, you get a fixed rate, which is 2, 3, 4, 5,000, and then you get a bonus.
Mhm.
Now, I've noticed that for the pallet missions, you tend to only get a bonus of 700, 800, 900 at most. For the mowing missions, I found you could get bonuses that are equal to or greater than the original value of the mission. So you're getting like, 3, 4, 5,000 as a bonus.
Oh, wow. Now,
Now I'm wondering if that's a bug or a feature, because you can
yeah.
do the pallet mission absolutely as quickly as you possibly could, and you only get a $700 time bonus.
Right.
What up with that? As they say in football.
I have no idea, but it really doesn't make that. It really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But we're off on our second pallet mission now. Gonna make our first profit. I'm really looking forward to getting into animals because
Can
I've
we rephrase
heard.
that?
Yeah.
Parts of Wales where. Sorry, that's a vile slander against my Welsh colleagues. Carry on.
um, I can't wait to start raising animals because I've heard that there's animal husbandry in this game. I don't know how accurate that is. I don't know if your animals actually reproduce, but that's what I've heard.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Google, I mean, figure it out for ourselves. Okay, so let's see. Get it lined up as best as I possibly can. And hit the bottom of it, because I suck. Okay. Now, lined up as best as I possibly can. Okay, this one's attaching alright. Or not attaching, but sliding onto the fork alright. Though I am curious as to who straps some coolers like of milk or what have you onto a pallet and then ask you to deliver them with a tractor.
I know, it's funny, isn't it? And the other day, there were these tourists, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they kept on forgetting their luggage and leaving it behind, and I had to go take it to them. And you know where they were going to? The biogas plant.
The
I don't know
biogas
about you, but
plant.
when I've been on holiday, I've never really thought, oh, what shall I do today? Shall I go to the beach? Shall I go to the forest? No, let's go to the biogas plant. It's not a traditional tourist destination, is it?
Well, you see, what we have to remember is that this game was made by Germans. So these guys probably worked at a biogas plant like 200 miles away. So their vacation was coming to America to work at a biogas plant.
Oh, that's yeah. Just so let's see. If I've offended the Welsh, you've offended the Germans.
Last
Who else can we
episode,
offend in this episode?
last episode we offended the Italians.
Yes. Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe we ought to call this episode quits before we offend anyone else.
Almost there. I've almost got that profit. Almost there. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is happening? Whoa, that was weird. Lagging? Maybe? The gods are angry that I trespassed on a field that I do not own. That's the only reasonable explanation I can come up with for that. But here we are, before the farming simulator gods crash my game. There is our profit. We now have
Hey!
$31,837. And next episode, we will be harvesting fields with ripe crops just waiting for us to sell them and get even more profits. Ooh, I can hear the engine of a new tractor already. But that's all next episode, which will be on Dr. V's channel. If you're lost and wondering how we got here from Idaho, make sure you check out the previous episode, which was also on Dr. V's channel. And until next time, I'm A Shadowbox.
And I'm Dr. Vesuvius.
Thank you so much for joining us on Westbridge Hills and Farming Simulator 15, and have a good one, guys.